A common question I get is around how-to content. This is like informational content. This is not product reviews. So a lot of people, they get the product reviews, right? Best iPhone case or whatever, right? Like you understand you need to have other content aside from just product reviews. Now, it's good from an SEO standpoint. From Google's perspective, they want to have sites that aren't just affiliate content, and then from the Amazon affiliate side as well, they want you to have additional content, not just a bunch of affiliate reviews. So that's at least two major parties that are involved in this affiliate site model that want you to have how-to content. So sometimes people, they just draw a blank. They don't know what to write about. They don't know what topics to put on their website that are not necessarily product reviews. So I was taking a look at Lifewire here, and if you haven't seen the other videos, there are two others. One is on their homepage in the About page. The other one is me critiquing one of their reviews. And what I want to do is show you some of their how-to articles. And in fact, they have a whole how-to category and section over here. So I'm just going to click on that and see what pops up. So it's tech how-tos and guides and tutorials, right? So they have a little tagline and they just go through and teach you stuff. It's helpful, right? They want people to spend time on their site. They have it narrowed down to subcategories too. So, I encourage you to have a look at a site like Lifewire if you're looking for ideas. Just in the tech space, there's, about 18 different sections here that you could dive into. There are dozens of, articles, how-to articles for each one of these. And I'm just going to arbitrarily choose one, email and messaging. So then when we get here, there are a few other subcategories, like subcategories for email and messaging. And if we scroll down, this is a nice looking page. It's almost like a mini home page here where they allow you to click to, various articles in the topic area. So again, we have the subtopics, the basics, the guides and tutorials, installing and upgrading, tips and tricks, and key concepts. So the point is, if you are unsure, I arbitrarily chose this one, but if you're unsure about helpful articles, you can go to a site like Lifewire and look around. Additionally, you can look at different sites like, say, Quora, and see the questions that people are asking out there, right? So you don't have to come up with brand new ideas all on your own. Rarely we come up with brand new ideas all on our own. Usually you're inspired from something in some format or another. And let's just quickly look at a specific article and see sort of how they format it and what they do. So this particular section that I'm scrolling down doesn't seem to be too interesting. So I'm going to click on tips and tricks and look at, I'm a Gmail user. So let's look at Gmail tips and tricks and tips to get the most out of Gmail labels. Sounds super interesting. Let's check it out. So as we scroll down, we see the standard layout, which is an ad banner up here, and then a sidebar ad as well. And as we scroll down, it's a little sticky until it goes away for that top banner. And we're scrolling down. It's in a similar way to the other review. They do have a navigational section over on the left sidebar. They have ads in the right sidebar, contents in the middle. So they are basically writing a fairly straightforward blog post here. You'll notice they actually are doing a better job formatting this stuff versus the review. And if you haven't watched the toothbrush review video, you should check that out. And basically, they are using more subheadings, and they are using bullet points, which makes it really a lot more readable. And it makes sense here. They are listing out steps to do certain things. So creating a label, opening a label, and that sort of thing. Now, one would think that, potentially screenshots would be useful, and maybe, something like a video could be really useful for a process like this. So in general, they're just kind of listing things out step by step, which I know that Google has decent, pretty good actually technical documents, their documentation and stuff. So if you just looked up this stuff, they're probably just formatting the steps that are already outlined by Google, and they're not really painting much as far as commentary on here. It looks pretty bare bones, and there's not many images. So what I would suggest, if you found this topic and maybe it was relevant for your site, you could check out what they have here. And then my suggestion would be, it's a good topic. Labels are a powerful thing to use in Gmail. I use them myself. I use them as a project management tool, actually. And the improvement that you can make is to either do screenshots, so you're illustrating each one of these steps, which is really helpful, or shoot a video. Much like I'm shooting a video here, you could go through, do each one of these steps, create a label in Gmail, open a label in Gmail, and so on, and then put the video on YouTube and place it in here. In fact, I'm sure there's probably already videos for each one of these specific items already, but you could shoot it yourself if you wanted to, right? So you have a lot of opportunity to come up with how-to and informational articles. So you really shouldn't, if you go and look and investigate, you shouldn't be stumped by informational articles. They're pretty easy to come up with if you just look at the right sources and have the right frame of mind. If you're constantly thinking about product reviews, then take a break for a little while and read some other informational articles, and you'll probably get tons of ideas after that. Again, I just looked arbitrarily at Gmail and text stuff here, but you could easily go down another route and find something relevant to just about any niche out there. There's always informational and how-to topics out there. So if you have any questions about informational topics, coming up with other ideas, or if you have specific ideas that you want to suggest and share with other people, please put them in the comments below. I take a look at every one of them, and thanks again for watching.